Oh. Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. Called a Koontzmas.
The Cult of Koontz.
Remember last week, whenever I said most likely Dragon Strike was going to be 90% old recycled footage and fucking, like, you know, some shots of... Yeah, that's what we fucking got.
You were 90-some% accurate on that.
Yeah, but anyway, oh yeah, Dragon Strike.
Now you're thinking, you're like, Dragon Strike. Sounds awesome. You know what I mean? Mark Schwartz kicking in that shit. There has to be. Dragon Strike. And he likes to put himself in Mark Schwartz or superimpose his face on Mark Schwartz dudes.
Well, yeah, because that's what we get fucking first. Ron's fucking head superimposed over some fucking old Mark Schwartz movie.
Right.
Don't ever try that again.
Fun! Great!
Like,
Awesome! Happy!
Yes! I was like, yes, I want to see more of this.
But then we
crazy
cut
shit.
right into a recycled fucking scene of fucking, you know, Ron, them walking Ron down the fucking hallway, you know, under arrest.
Right.
Which we have fucking seen 3, 4 fucking times over the year we have fucking done this.
Yeah, and Vernon comes out, he's like, new prisoner, he's like, guy up, new prisoner. And I was like, saying it. You know, it got to the point, man, in this movie, we said that so many times, we're like, I've fucking seen it, saying it, saying it, saying it, saying it, saying it. We were like, God damn.
Yeah.
And that idea you had about cutting our reviews from shit that we've already reviewed.
There would be way too much fucking
way
work
too
done.
much, but I mean, that's the effect of a Ron Koontz movie. Just like, ba 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 ba. You're like...
And obviously we are not going to mention every recycled scene in this movie because that would be every fucking scene.
That would be every scene.
How about I point out the ones that aren't recycled?
Then this review would be 2 minutes because then we have 2 minutes of new footage to talk about.
So anyway, Vernon playing Mr. Williams. Insurance guy, Mr. Williams, like from fucking Walter Lee or whatever fucking movie it was.
Right, so he has an office that he's renting out half of it to the cops.
Kmart, fucking Dick Cheney, fucking sheriff, they're having a conversation about, guess what, Ron hurting dude, supposedly from the martial arts scene, but no, it was from the other scene from the other fucking movie originally. Oh, my head hurts. Here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Look, I know at one, you know, we sounded harsh on the one. We were going like maybe we probably sound harsh on all of them, but whatever.
Yeah.
But look, the reason why he's so fucking pissed off is because he's had to edit the same fucking scenes for a fucking year.
I never realized that really this is
but I put
why.
it out today.
I do have the anger for the Koontz movies and the recycled fucking scenes in general.
You have to keep editing the same scenes for a year. You're gonna lose your mind.
So anyway, you know, I wasn't going to say anything till next week, but the Cult of Koontz monthly edition is running its fucking course.
Yeah, I think we're done.
We're not done with Ron Koontz or the Cult of Koontz.
No, the Cult of Koontz will go on, but it's
it'll
not
just be whenever we feel like it. Yeah, I think just us doing it fucking monthly is fucking killing us emotionally.
Well, it's not making it fun, and I'd rather it be fun.
It's not fair to Ron or to us for us to.
And I don't want to sit there and hate on the dude. You know what I mean? Because it's starting to come to that where I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want it to go further than it will.
So anyway,
my rage will go.
We will do not the final Cult of Koontz, the final monthly Cult of Koontz next week. We're going to go classic Koontz just so we don't have to see any of these fucking scenes
it's
again.
Not a farewell. It's just a
farewell for now.
Right.
But we will be doing them whenever we fucking feel like it.
Yeah, we're breaking up. It's just gonna be a booty call now.
Yeah, true that. True fucking that. But anyway, so we cut to Ron in a pink shirt. New footage.
Right.
Talking to Dick Cheney in the fucking past.
Well, it's like, it was great because I was like, oh my god, a shirt with color and letters and things. Like, it wasn't just the same old black and, whatever, he always wears something plain, but it was like, wow, finally, something,
But they talk about the Kung Fu film Ron beat up.
Oh, I'm very concerned about that man's condition. But he shouldn't attack me.
This man's been up for wife beating and rape charges 3 times and a number of other assaults.
If you got an attorney,
Why should I need an attorney? I'm an investigator in the line of duty. Why should I need an attorney?
your assailant is in the hospital now. We don't know his condition.
Let Ron talk about kung fu fighting.
Even though they weren't really talking about that, they were talking about the scene from what movie that originally fucking came from. But whatever, moving on.
Right, it was from one of them, you know.
So, speaking of recycled, we cut to fucking Ron in the woods, which we have fucking seen, where he fucking fights another kung fu film. This scene is fucking awesome, so I'm just gonna let it fucking play.
I came to get some answers.
See, we're to the point where the awesome recycled scenes that I love are starting to really just get to me.
Yeah, I mean, I love all that stuff.
So blah blah fucking blah, we cut to Ron talking to the past again. And so Ron just being, Ron beating people up and being
Right.
from a mental institution, the character, not Ron, the cops now want him to work for them as an investigator because Ron's always a fucking investigator here.
We checked your record, and you used to be a lawman, and a very good one. You will work with us, or you will stay on trial for first-degree murder.
We can backdate the records, making you an officer of the law in the line of duty when this fight took place. Then you will walk.
You can choose the prison that you want.
You'll officially be a deputy, but you'll be working with the sheriff's patrol.
Yeah, he's always an investigator or something along those lines, I just love how many times does this dude have to be hauled into the jail before he's actually charged or whatever? Never. Like, he stomps people or whatever, and they actually talk to him about it. They're like, you hit that guy awfully hard. I mean, his brain ain't working no more because that's how hard you hit him. Because at one point he was like, you threw him on the concrete pretty hard. And it's like, okay, cop, that's assault. What do you call it, It's just, I don't know. Like, what?
Okay, you see that feeling right there?
Ow. It's a brain freeze.
Okay, no, here. So we cut to Ron in a strange wig in Junkyard's hallway? Here.
I came to see Grace.
Well, it's like this. You didn't come to see her whenever she was living. What do you want to come see her whenever she's dead for?
I know.
And then it fucking fades to black, and then it comes back, and normal Ron comes out. It's like, are two different people? But here.
Oh, Mr. Brown, I'm really sorry to hear about your wife Grace dying, and well, I heard about you punching her brother out, and I don't blame you a bit. I never came to see her when she was living, and I understand, and I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you, and if you want me to view the body, okay, but if not, that's up to you.
Yeah, just go right ahead and help yourself. She's right there.
Okay.
But if you almost thought...
Was he two different people?
Was it like a Superman thing where he went there was like... and came out?
Oh.
I know, and the whole time you're thinking...
Oh.
And yeah, you're also like...
And then...
Who the fuck is Junkyard? What does he do? And what's his name? And
It cuts to Ron and Junkyard in the kitchen drinking coffee and...
standing uncomfortably close.
Here, here.
And he finally seen the light, I reckon. I tried to show it to him the best I could.
Well, I guess people see the light in different ways.
Yes, I'm sure he did. Yes, sir, I guarantee you he did.
Well, I'm
They
glad.
seen the light.
Well, I'm glad to see you get back on your feet and laughing again. Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's true. There's ways of getting on sometimes. You have to Just bite the bullet and roll on.
Well, again, I thank for this coffee, and I'll be on my way.
Yes, sir, I appreciate it.
And I hope to see you next time.
Come by again the next time.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
And then they talk about more random shit here.
I like working in the bars, but to be honest with you, I'd rather do the farm work more than any of it, because I've had more experience at that.
Well, I realize that exercise is good, and well, really, I've been a loner most of my life. I just enjoy just getting out daydreaming.
Well, that's nice too.
I like being around people, but even though I'm around people, I keep a lot to myself.
Well, yeah, it pays to do that in any situation.
Well, just like I go up to the store, get a cup of coffee, and I just enjoy watching people come in and go, listening to them talk.
Yeah, I have too, yeah.
I could
do
drink the coffee at home, but I just wouldn't get that much good out of it.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes you run up on a lot of people you know that way too. And that makes the day go by a lot better.
I agree. I guess what I'm saying, a person they can be in a crowd of people, yet they can keep to themselves.
That's right. That's exactly right. Sometimes too much. That way there's not a whole lot of enjoyment in it.
What does this have anything to do with the fucking plot?
Dragon Stray.
Oh yeah,
Or like
talk.
coffee break.
Talk for a
Should have
second.
been- that's what it should have been called. It should have been called Slow Talk and Coffee Break with Junkyard.
I am going to look up
Porn.
the fucking goddamn fucking definition, the fucking, what's the fucking word I'm thinking of, description of this
Description.
fucking movie.
Okay.
Okay, the Dragon Street Gang is well organized. Who the fuck is the Dragon Street Gang? Schooled in hand-to-hand combat, okay? They set up a protection service to get money out of people. Did we see this? William Lee Koontz
Right.
is an ex-military veteran and mental patient. Now an investigator that returns home to visit his father, which we'll get into. After a conflict with the Dragon Street Gang, was that one of the fucking martial arts fucking scenes?
Because it was one person.
William Lee is pressured to work for the sheriff's department to put a stop to this. Okay, well, we saw that.
Yes.
And then things get really confusing. Really? Things start to get fucking confusing?
I'm confused at the beginning.
When ex-vigilante John Howard, Donnie Chester, steps into the picture. This is a story of street violence, relationship, and family unity. Is it fucking really? Is it? Because it's fucking 30 goddamn movies is fucking slammed together!
Yeah, how can you take
Barf!
scenes from one movie and put it in this movie and say that they match? They're not even talking about the same thing in the preview. Whatever. I don't understand. Maybe I
See,
don't.
that's the thing. When it's not recycled fucking bullshit, Ron Koontz movies are like the most fun you could ever
They're gold.
fucking
You
have.
great time. The problem is, after you've seen all of them, you're like, wait a minute, I've seen all these scenes before, and you're like...
And especially us being well over a year
Oh,
deep
yeah.
in Cult of Koontz, we
Oh,
have
yeah.
seen these scenes 4 or 5 fucking times.
Billion times. Then if you start seeing the same thing, and you're like, and then look, you throw all that shit in there. This movie didn't make any sense to me. It was so fucking confusing. That bullshit description, you're like, fine, sounds great on paper. You watch it on film, and you're like, I have no fucking idea what's happening.
Yeah. So anyway, we cut to Junkyard driving Ron home, talking about him being in a mental institution and stuff here.
Well, I didn't think I was ever going to get out of a mental hospital. One of these crazy patients jumped in. Had a hearing coming up in 3 days. Well, they didn't hold it against me, but well, I missed my mother's funeral. I mean, it's a sad time, and but I'm thankful to be getting out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I appreciate you coming at me, and you know,
Yeah.
bring me back home. And,
I'm just glad you got back home. That's the main thing.
yeah, it's really good, you know, just enjoying this beautiful country, you know, riding by the road, you know, just seeing things that are going on.
And that sounds like great police work. Hey, You're fucking crazy. Let's make you a special investigator so you can run around with powers and over people. Great. Psycho. Let's
Okay.
put him in a badge.
We cut to Ron drinking in a bar while the past is playing poker. And then the past...
You never know timelines either, because Ron goes from young, old, half old, middle age, you know, he's like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, you know, you're like, holy shit, all in one movie, man.
Yeah. So anyway, a fight breaks out in the past. Like luscious hair and... Who the fuck was luscious hair?
Chester was there.
Oh, the little guy. Yeah, luscious hair was going to fight little guy, but then Donnie Chester just kind of shoves him the fuck away. No, junkyard.
Junkyard did.
Junkyard.
And Junkyard fucking duked it out.
Rambo!
Fucking
And
gave
we're
him
like,
the hammer, man.
yes!
I was like, get him,
Because
Junkyard!
we ain't never seen this scene before, and it's awesome to
No, it
see
was
fucking
badass.
Junkyard.
I was like, punch him, Junkyard! You know, I was waiting for a major beatdown. See, I think they don't stretch their limits, man. When they get to these situations, they're gonna have a gun battle or a fight scene or something. They're so fucking stiff and shit. Like, look at fucking Chester, man. He pulls out his gun. He goes, "Hey." The first thing he does is shoots people's toes. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, Chester, aim up.
We haven't
You're like
got
7 feet tall.
We
bro.
haven't got into this movie, but I'm sure all of you have seen that 30 times
30
before.
But wait, but that guy was that short that he had to shoot down. That bang.
So anyway, blah blah, fucking blah. We cut to Junkyard talking to Ron in the kitchen again, and they just cut it off mid fucking sentence here.
You can go back, you can go fishing, do anything you want to do, but I think a man should really do what he can do best.
He really is like, next scene.
Yeah.
To Ron talking to his dad.
Oh, God.
Recycled.
Yeah,
Recycled.
There was at one scene when, you know, he was doing like a pan shot of the guys, or like, you know what I mean, like right after something had happened. And you hear Ron go, "Bleh," and then it cut. And it cut. You were like, what? What?
That was during the scene, wasn't it? During the target range scene?
Yeah.
So we'll get to that whenever we get to that.
Another scene to confuse the shit out of you.
So now we cut to Ron's head fighting another kung fu film. And blah, it cuts right to him talking to his fucking dad.
And you're like,
why? What? Who?
You're like, I don't, you were, what? What? Are there a lot of Chinese street gangs in North Carolina? I don't know. Don't seem like it. Just seems like a lot of farmland and hicks. Weirdos. Just like here. I'd probably feel like home. But no, I don't understand. So like he flew over to Asia, he had a random battle with some dude, flew back to North Carolina to have a talk with his dad.
No.
Is this supposed to be the fucking street gang that he's fighting? Maybe establish that, Ron, if you're gonna have a street gang. Maybe establish a leader of said street gang.
Okay,
and
so
minions of street
we're going to get a
gang.
little bit of backstory from another movie. When Ron and Kmart Dick Cheney are outside the store, recycled footage, we've seen it before, and Ron is Dick brings up why Ron was in a mental institution and fucking shit about, like, you know, hurting his superior officer and blah blah here.
Mr. Lee, I got information that you threw a man into the pavement and cracked his skull while you was in the military, and they put you in the insane asylum, and you done it again.
Well, those were accidents. I just threw them, and I can't help it happen.
Accidents. You threw him mighty hard, didn't you, to do that?
Yeah, 'cause, you know, he threw him on the ground so hard. But it wasn't my fault. I just threw him.
And I at that point, I was like, dude, okay, who's more full of shit, full of themselves, Steven Seagal or Ron Koontz?
Steven Seagal.
Which Steven Seagal, without a doubt. That guy is a fucking lying piece of fat
So,
piece of shit.
anyway,
Cunt slut.
anyway.
Still in Russia, you fat
We
cunt.
cut to this jumbled mess of stock footage.
Would you like it? So, Chiquita, what are we going to do with you?
What the fuck was that?
Have you ever seen Steven Seagal say Vladimir Putin? Because it's the funniest
I
shit
don't
ever.
fucking care, dude.
Putin.
I don't care.
He's like,
what a way! Merry fucking Christmas in 2 days, motherfuckers!
Oh, yeah.
No, it's more than 2 days. I
Is
think.
it more than 2 days?
Yeah.
It is more than 2 days. You don't even know.
I don't. Because this is only like the fucking 5th of December in real life.
Right.
We cut to Ron fucking beating up 2 guys in the woods, which we've seen 1,000 times before. Well, you guys I want to stress how much I hate these recycled scenes and how much I hate fucking seeing
He didn't fall on his butt.
them.
I was kind of upset that he kicked and didn't fall on his butt.
Blah, blah, blah. Ron talks to this gorgeous lady. Blah, blah, fucking blood. Donnie and Vernon have a fucking conversation in the past here.
Mr. Howard, we don't want to sign terminal risk clients. What I mean by a terminal risk client is, if you feel they've got 1 foot in the grave, don't sign them. It'd be money in our pocket now, but the overhead's killing us.
About insurance and shit.
You're like, what does that have to do with fucking Dragon Strike?
Vernon wants the homeless in concentration camps.
Oh, you're such a bleeding heart liberal, John. My heart bleeds a little for the underprivileged. They're beating our brains out. I say if they can't find work, stick them in a concentration camp.
Recycled, of course.
And you're like, Jesus Christ, Vernon. That sounds like something like Mayor Bloomberg would have came up with, or fucking Giuliani.
So now, Donnie talks to Ron in the hallway. Recycled!
About what? I can't remember.
I don't
because it was
fucking
from
know.
another movie, of another movie, of another movie, of another movie. And it's just like, what? I don't understand. Like, no, you can't, that's what I was saying. Why it got so confusing, because it was just like, that scene from another movie, that scene from another movie, that da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's just so jumbled and fucking weird. Like, half the time, nobody says each other's names, or you don't know names. They just come and start talking. Well, I was out in the field having coffee. And you're like, oh! And their conversations drag on forever. And you don't ever recall if they said each other's names. But at the end, the credits go up and you're like, oh, okay, now we get to learn who everybody was.
Well, you mean the
Thanks for
3
that.
names that he just keeps recycling over and
Mr.
over
Miller,
again.
Mr. Williams, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Howard, Mr. William, Mr. Miller. You know, it sounds like the fucking Three Stooges. Mr. Howard, Mr. William.
Anyway, we cut to the police shooting range. I guess this is what this is supposed to be.
Dr. Howard,
And then we
Dr.
get to
Williams,
see
Dr.
little
Miller.
guy take his fucking shot. And then, you know, they offered to Donnie fucking Chester.
Do you care to deal your hand, Mr. Howard?
I'm an insurance salesman, not a gunman.
Well, there are a lot of people that don't like insurance salesmen. So why not take advantage of a free lesson?
Why not?
But he was like, Deadeye Chester.
Yeah, he
you
just,
know?
"Blah-blah-yow."
Yeah. Blah-blah-yow. Yeah.
But yeah, this was the scene around the time where Ron did that, cutting himself off because, you know,
Yeah.
he wasn't supposed to, his voice
I guess he
wasn't supposed to be in this side
whatever.
today. Here.
Hey,
Dude.
Yes. I know.
Blah blah, I'm skipping some shit. Donnie shoots the little guy inside that fucking place again. Seen it. And then
Is that
Ron
when he shot
confronts
his
Donnie in the past.
Yeah.
Seen it.
Toe shooter.
Blah blah fucking blah. Ron cuts wood again. Seen it.
Dude. Yeah, but no, wait. Is that the scene where he was cutting wood and like it went on for a minute? And,
It went on for a minute the last time I saw it too.
Well, they probably did, but he walked away, and you're like, nah, it's over. Now he's back, comes back, it's no load. You're like, seriously, why would you, what?
So, blah, blah, fucking blah, we cut to Ron and a younger Ron and this gorgeous lady out on a date. Seen it? Fucking hell, dude. I'm telling you, 5, maybe 4% of this fucking movie was actually fucking from the year 2011 like they said this movie was from. And it was just Ron sitting in a fucking chair going, well, blah, blah, blah.
And that was it. Yeah. Seriously, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, if you're, you know, I don't know. You can't get defensive about this because, like, unless you watch all of them
in their entirety,
you can fucking stand where we're coming from,
and then edit them over and over and over,
and have to see it over and over and over, and try to make sense of it. You know, you're trying to make sense of these stories, you know, or whatever, you know.
Oh, sorry, I kind of fucking blacked out there for a fucking second. So anyway, Ron sits in a chair in the woods to talk to tobacco workers about fucking something here.
Man, I just want to take this time while you're on break to tell you just how much I appreciate the work that you've done. You know, tobacco is a business, and we're no better than a help, and you men have really worked good. Every one of you. And we want you to stay on.
Said something like, you know, well, I think we keep you men on. And I'm like, okay. And that's when I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so his dad said at one point in the movie.
Which we didn't bring up, but yes.
His dad said at one point in the movie about working on the farm.
Needing help at the farm.
He's like, work with me on the farm. So I guess apparently Ron did. He accepted, obviously. And then, hence why he was talking to the tobacco dude. So I'm like, okay.
But what's that have to do with any of the rest of the movie?
I don't know.
Or the
I'm like,
Dragon
that tied
Street Gang.
that part together, but the rest of it was just...
Well, here's where Ron really tries tying a lot together. Because he sits down with a paper and then just reads the paper out loud about
like
the death of Donnie Chester.
Insurance representative John Howard was killed by a possible mugger.
And I'm like, well, we don't get to see the scene again. And then, you know, talking about that and the Dragon Street Gang and blah, blah, fucking blah. Here's him trying to tie all this rambled-jambled bullshit together.
That was to possibly build the Dragon Street Gang. They could build this Dragon Street Gang. And really, it shouldn't be that hard to find this person. Just investigate.
I'm like, so great. So you're just going to explain the script to us, you know, or the movie. Yes. That's what that was. It's like, none of this made any sense. And at one point he knew it. So he's like, I gotta somehow tie this together.
So you know? Blah, blah, fucking
blah. You
blah.
think it was over at that point? I was like, great, he's gonna walk off credits.
Yeah, nope, because we cut to still frame of Ron's head superimposed over martial arts movie. This next still frame of this fucking guy from a martial arts movie. Some waves. And then this fucking martial arts fight scene we've seen with Ron's fucking head superimposed a million fucking times.
Yeah.
Seen it! But there's no sound, so all you hear is the waves. So, pow! It cuts straight from that to Kenny Rogers, Dick Cheney, and Ron's fucking dad standing over a grave saying, I knew he was innocent.
Well, I'm just glad my son's not a murdering piece of shit. And I'm like,
seen it!
I'm like, what? What? I'm like, so your son, who doesn't move very fast, you know, was on a or by the Oceanside, fighting random guy, and then are you standing by random guy's grave? Like, whose grave is that? Why are you standing there?
Well, it's not Ron's, because we cut to Ron and Junkyard in Junkyard's kitchen again. And you know what? What the fuck is up with Junkyard's fucking hair?
Oh, God, dude.
For real, for fucking real, dude.
We were like, what?
But anyway, they're talking about work for whatever fucking reason. Here's some of that, then we'll get back into his hair.
It's a matted mess. Oh, wait, so is this movie. A matted mess of hair.
What type of work you gonna be doing today?
I think I'll probably be working a little bit in the woods. I'll probably be cutting a few trees and different things.
Well, I'll probably see you down at John's place tonight, and I hope you don't get too rough with some of these people. But
I'll try not.
of course, I know they know to stay in line.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If they ain't in line, we'll kind of get them in line, you know. So it's just the way life is. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah, he's like, I like cutting wood. I like doing physical stuff. I'm like, well, that's awesome, Ron, and good on you. But what about the fucking street gang dragon strike?
I guess he took out the leader up on the cliff.
Lawn care strike? Should this be called? I don't know.
But anyway, we cut to this recycled ass shot of Ron, this gorgeous lady, and their dogs walking down the long ass driveway, and Ron fucking.
I know, you're like, wow. Here's that fucking badass that's just been whooping ass and going over to Asia, like, I don't know, by the ocean side, whooping ass, and then he comes back to jump around with his dog.
And then credits fucking roll. Dragon strike.
Dude, that was a dragon strike to your balls.
Dragon my ass strike.
Fuck that. I don't even know what happened. You know, it was just jumbo.
Oh, well, I understand what was supposed to happen. The description said something completely different than what I fucking saw.
And he comes out with a
I saw 12 movies just... I'm seriously glad that we are taking a break from fucking Ron after next week, man. Seriously fucking need it. Nothing against you, Ron, but fucking hell, we need a fucking break. We've been doing this for a year. We gave Ron a year of our fucking life.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because it was fun for like 8 months, and then it fucking stopped.
It was like any relationship at first, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's all fun, and you know you're all excited filling up them brand new titties and stuff. But after a while, them titties get old.
Yeah, they sag a little bit. You get that front butt kicking.
Oh.
On that note, for Gutter Bird, that's been another one of the worst movies on YouTube. Have a merry fucking Koontzmas.
Yes.
Motherfuckers.
Merry Christmas.
So were we
What
at
do you want
least...
Santa to bring?
We were angry.
Yeah. You were angry.
Yeah.
More angry than me.
But at least we explained why I'm angry.
Well,
at least we figured out why and explained.
Understand why you're angry. But what do you want Santa Cat to bring you?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of cool with video games at the moment. There's nothing coming out that I really want because everything's fucking bullshit. Video game wise.
Right.
So. Yeah. Last good game I played was Wolfenstein 2. That was pretty good. I mean, except for the ending of, like, was till sequel bait for 3, but...
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. All I want is my 2 front teeth and impeachment.
Well, you're probably not going to
I'm probably not going to get either one of those, but, you know,
yeah.
We can only hope and pray.
Oh, I could be facing a first-degree murder charge, but I don't think so. I'm an investigator in the line of duty, and I think somebody set me up. I think this lead to Chinatown, it was to trap me. I don't think it's got anything to do with this missing persons case. I don't think so.
Oh.
You all I know is if there's like, if
what?
Oh, I don't know.
Can we just stop this now?
I can't.
Dude, you know, it's great whenever you do come over and like early in the morning, and then I have the rest of the day to like fuck off and all. But it sucks because watching these movies, not just Ron Koontz movies, watching these movies in general, just most of the time, just put a fucking little downer note at the beginning of your day, you know? You're just like, and you gotta like get that out before you go to have fun with your significant other or whatever you do when you're not here.
Nothing. I do absolutely nothing. I go home and I sit and I do nothing. I just think about how horrible everything is.
I guess I'm a little bit better off than you, because at least on our Tuesdays after we film, I at least get to go out to lunch the one time a week I can afford to go out to eat with my wife.
Well, your woman always works. Mine always works,
Yeah.
so I never see my woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, I just want to thank you for standing behind me all these years. And well, I just had trouble getting out of that mental hospital. We had a hearing coming up, and just like, my mother, she just died, just before the hearing.
Turn it off!
Give me one of them Cokes, bitch.
No! No! You should have thought of that shit before you fucking came up here. But you're a goddamn idiot, so...
Idiot. I heard burning. It's the Christmas season. It's the
I
time
can't
for
even...
giving a shit. My rifle, my pony, and pee.
I just don't feel that this attack was from the Dragon Street gang. I personally feel it was somebody trying to rob me. What I'm saying is, the Dragon Street gang, they're well organized. They got trained fighters. They scare people into giving them their money. If they don't, they give them a good beating. And what I'm saying is well organized, because whoever's behind it knows if they hand over the money, there's nothing really to stand up against them in a court of law.
I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah.
A booty call with Ron.
We cut to Ron in a strange wig in the Hall of Junkweight.
Junkweight?
One shot is all you need to kill a man, if you can hit what you're shooting at. And I favor the single action arm at 45. By cocking the hammer, it forces you to wait that extra second.